All right. Lastly, let's talk about the rookie quarterbacks, and specifically, we're going to talk about the New York Jets, Zach Wilson, man. And I really, I don't want to be harsh, but I got to be blunt. I got to be honest. In watching all five of, and granted, we've seen not a lot of Trey Lance, but in watching the five rookie quarterbacks, Zach Wilson by far is the most worrisome from a did a team waste their first round pick on a quarterback standpoint. I mean, 2 touchdown passes, 7 interceptions. And I'm going to tell you the biggest thing about Zach Wilson, the most worrisome thing about him early on. And I know it's only been 3 games, but the fact that he literally does not like to take the easy passes. Like, if you look back, take a look at if you get an opportunity that is available in NFL.com. If you take a look at the all 22 tape, I always like to see, before I ever judge an interception, before I ever judge an underthrow, an overthrow, or even especially a coverage sack or a sack at any point, before I judge any of that, I always like to see the all 22 because I want to see, what did the quarterback see? Why did he hold it so long? Why did he choose this receiver? Why did he do whatever it is that he did? And when you look at the all 22 on Zach Wilson, oftentimes there is a check down. There is just a safer pass, and extend the drive, control the football, sort of a pass to make. And he literally tends to go for the more difficult pass all the time. And what I'm looking at is he seemed to get away with that a bit at BYU. And not only did he get away with it, he was praised for it. And people said things like he has moxie and he has all of this fire and all of this different sort of thing. But I'm just worried that tendency is something that won't be broken with more experience. Like, literally, there's a flawed quarterback here. You know, he's starting to remind me of, and Bears fans will be able to attest to this, he's starting to remind me a lot of Rex Grossman, right? So that year that the Bears went to the Super Bowl 2006, you know, fantastic defense. Devin Hester is insane as a return man. Rex Grossman was the starting quarterback. And there was a concept that was good Rex, bad Rex. When the Bears won, there was good Rex. When they lost, we generally lost because of bad Rex. I'm having the feeling that if the Jets are ever able to put a really solid defense around this guy and a decent running game as well, their wins and losses may come down to good Zach or bad Zach. Because he has obviously all of this arm talent, much like Rex Grossman had. If people don't understand, Rex Grossman had a cannon of an arm. Even physically, these guys are somewhat similar. So I heard a lot of these other comparisons. I even heard somebody say Brett Favre and all of this other stuff. I'm worried that it's more Rex Grossman than Brett Favre. Just take a look. Like I said, 2 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, pales in comparison to what we've seen from the other quarterbacks. Mac Jones had 3 interceptions in week 3, but if you saw the game, you saw the picks, you know that at least 2 of them weren't his fault. So, you know, he's played well. Trey Lance hasn't gotten a lot of time. Justin Fields was probably unintentionally sabotaged in week 3 by a horrible game plan. And even he took better care of the football than Zach Wilson. So I'm worried about Zach Wilson, and I think Jets fans should be too.